Friends MD, about to react to this Jamar vid. It's titled Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson is getting sad. It's getting sad. They going out sad. I know they're supposed to fight next month. Is it this month? But something is happening. Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson Netflix boxing match is now back on with a new date. That's what the description says. Let's see what's happening. Let's watch.
So a couple of weeks ago, it was announced that the fight between YouTube boxer Jake Paul and boxing legend Mike Tyson had been postponed due to medical reasons. We would later learn that Iron Mike apparently had a health scare regarding an ulcer as he was getting off an airplane around a month ago, which called this already insane matchup even more into question than before, and left many critics shaking their head and even more angry that Jake would be taking on a man who on numerous occasions has had to use a cane to walk properly.
Is this fight rigged? Absolutely not. That's a federal crime.
There's no doubt that Mike still has insane skill and power when it comes to boxing. And yes, a couple of years ago we did see Mike Tyson defeat Roy Jones Jr., but that was him going up against another old man, and it really did show. And that was much more of a friendly exhibition, whereas this is actually going to be going on his official fight record. Something I personally think that he takes a lot more to be going on his official fight record.
What is going on? Why he look pregnant? What's happening? What is happening? Obviously, this is a filter, right?
Whereas
why would he use a filter?
This is actually going to be going on his
so confused. Why does nigga
official fight record. Something I personally think that he takes a lot more seriously than others suggest. And despite all the backlash, the fight is now apparently back on. I guess Netflix said they want their money and they want it now.
It's my money and I need it now!
So in this first clip I have to show you guys, this was Jake's immediate reaction to the fight getting postponed, where he apparently was acting all depressed.
Bro, get a job.
So I guess this guy was all heartbroken out there crying in the rain, putting some of those Disney acting skills to work. Here is the official re-announcement of the fight, where Jake says, new date, same place, same fate.
This
Paul
nigga
versus
is struggling.
Tyson. And so they are now going to be fighting on Friday, November 25th. It's still going to be in AT&T Stadium out in Dallas, Texas. And they got Mike looking real mean on the poster, like he's ready to get in somebody's life. I mean, you already knew, with this being a very heavily marketed live event on Netflix, and an unprecedented event at that, they were not going to let this shit get actually canceled, even if Mike has to go in there fighting cane and all. Now, in contrast, Mike would post this, new date for Jake's wake. Mike would also go on to post this video.
Different date, same fate. I'm gonna knock out Jake Paul.
And I really hope you do, Mike. I think that everyone is rooting for you, including this man, Dana White, who is actually pretty upset that Jake Paul is fighting Mike Tyson.
If I brought up Jake Paul, pretty much everybody in the room and the other room wants to see Jake Paul get knocked out. You got the reason why you hope Tyson would pull this off? Or
did you help set that up? Because I know you're close with Tyson.
God, no. God, no.
And as you guys will see right here, Dana actually thinks that this fight is not only a disgrace to the sport, but actually like the whole thing is beneath Mike Tyson, and that Jake Paul is a punk bitch for even participating.
All right, let's talk about the Tyson.
I agree, honestly.
Do you think the age?
Well, not about the Jake part. What the fuck? Of course he gonna take this opportunity. This is a huge opportunity. So I don't knock Jake for taking it, but I do think this is beneath Mike, to be honest.
It plays a big role in the outcome of the fight.
No, I think Mike is a killer at
like, who the fuck are you, bro? Mike
when this fight happens, Tyson will be 58.
I'm worried about it.
Under any circumstances, a fucking almost 60-year-old man shouldn't be fighting a 27-year-old.
Yeah,
but he's still Mike Tyson. I mean, it would be one thing if he was going up against an actual...
Even if he lose, it's like, bro, this nigga is a senior citizen. Like, isn't that the... Is it 65 or 55? Bro, he's a senior citizen or about to be a senior citizen. So is that even a flex if you do win? It's not.
Actual professional boxer in his prime, but this is the Disney guy. It's not like the Rocky movie where he was already in his 50s and he went toe-to-toe with that young black fighter.
Even if it's Mike Tyson, so it's fucking ridiculous. When he actually fought somebody who was a boxer, who had the same type of record he has, who is his age,
Tommy,
and who is his size.
Yeah.
He's being lost.
Yeah.
And obviously, they're talking about Tommy Fury there.
Oh, I thought he saw Mike.
I think that was actually a closer match than a lot of people would give Jake credit for. But it is still a fair assessment to say that he got dog walked by the reality star.
So they're never going to go that route again. I saw some guy the other day say, when are you going to stop fighting gimmick fights? You going to call Mike Tyson a gimmick?
Yeah. It is a gimmick fight, but if I'm him, I would never.
If you got people that are fucking dumb enough to pay for that shit,
well, it's on Netflix. You don't even have to pay now.
Huh?
It's on Netflix. You don't have to pay.
Brilliant move too, because you don't have to go pay. Everybody has Netflix, so just turn it on. I'll turn it on and see what happens. This guy's 27. He's in his prime.
Yeah.
As a human.
And
I love Mike, and nobody wants to see Mike get beat by this fucking jerk off, you know?
Well, yeah, no one wants to see Jake send Mike to the Shadow Realm. I highly doubt that that's going to happen.
58 years old. Dude, you look like 20 years old. What the hell? What are you eating? Raw meat.
I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. I know a lot of people are real worked up about this entire thing. I know it kind of boils a lot of people's blood. But I think, like Andrew here, I kind of just see the entertainment value in the whole event. And so I hate to say it, but I'm still looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a very entertaining time. Speaking of Andrew's shows, I think that him and Mike might have had the same barber back in the day.
It's a beautiful picture. I was just a little boy. How old were you? 20. I was the youngest person there. That nigga that cut your hair and give you no blend.
Seriously though, guys, why the does Andrew Scholes keep rocking that terrible haircut? Looking like he's part...
Sorry, as I laugh at this fucking tripod is on because it's on my bed. Listen, I'm fucking exhausted, alright? I'm tired, and this is all I got the energy for. I just got off this flight. I'm just trying to hold it together, alright? What am I about to say?
Of Adolf's youth program. KSI would even chime in with his apparent final offer to Jake Paul. I do feel like this is a boxing match with his apparent
May 2025.
final offer to Jake Paul. I do feel like this is a boxing match that everyone has wanted to see, and these are going to be his final stipulations.
Today, Jake, I'm going to be making you my final offer. May 2025. Just so you have all the time in the world to be ready.
So he wants the fight to happen a whole year from now, and he says the reason behind that is so Jake can have all the time to be ready, but hasn't Jake been the one who's still been in fight camp this entire time for years? Whereas KSI seems to be a bit more recreational when it comes to fighting.
And we can even do it in America, just to make you that bit more happy. But that is it when it comes to giving you advantages. I mean, first of all, we agreed to fight at 180 pounds, and then you decided to run away and fight Nate Diaz instead. Then you came back, won in the fight at 185 pounds. And then you decided, you know what, scratch that. Let's fight at 200 pounds.
Yeah, I don't know if I see Jake fighting at 185 right now. I believe he's bulked all the way up to 220 or 230 for this Mike Tyson match. So 185 would kind of have him looking like Ryan Garcia when he fought Tank Davis.
I'm tired of this bullshit. Get off the cycle and let's make this work. We both have weight to lose, and we both have plenty of time to do it. 185 pounds is my final offer. Take it or leave it. If you come back with some bullshit on social media, I will sleep good, knowing that deep down, you never really had the balls to fight me in a fair fight. You were never actually about it. You were just trying to save face online.
And I do like that little message at the end from KSI, because it does kind of put the ball back into Jake's court. Basically saying, if you do not accept this offer, well, you were never about shit, and you're a pussy. While also insinuating that Jake is on steroids, saying, hop off that...
Yeah, when he said cycle, I was like, does that mean, his steroid cycle or whatever? But I'm thinking, oh, maybe not, because don't you got to be tested in order to box? He bought the box Mike Tyson, so he's not on drugs, right? But maybe he is.
Cycle, get back down to a more natural weight, and let's do this.
On his
Are you
trend
on
cycle?
performance-enhancing drugs? If taking Viagra counts, then yes.
Of course, people started resurfacing these type of videos.
Obviously, he's trying to be funny, trying and failing. But I don't know how you would even associate yourself with that. Because even if there's any type of truth to that, you having to take Viagra at 27 is crazy.
So you can see Tyson walking with the cane.
And interestingly enough, I think that's a side effect of taking steroids is that your dick has a hard time getting hard. So he probably telling himself with that one.
How you doing, Mike?
He probably does have a hard time.
You looking good, Mike.
You turned up the photo, Mr. Tyson?
Also, you guys should never forget when Mike Tyson thought that Hasbulla was an actual baby and treated him as such.
That is a grown man, bro. Stop.
No, man. Giving the raspberry behind the ear to a grown-ass little man, I mean, it doesn't get much funnier than that. I mean, I gotta be real. I'd be so scared of Mike. He could probably do that shit to me, and I wouldn't say nothing. And last but not least, I wanted to show you guys this hilarious clip where this guy got Mike Tyson's face and even like a picture of him in the ring there tattooed on his forearm. He finally gets a chance to see his idol face to face, and it did not go at all how he probably planned in his head a million times over. Because Mike could not give any less of a Damn, my guy could not even get a picture with Mike. This is why you guys should absolutely never meet your... Could not give any less of a...
Wait, was he even looking? No.
Damn, my guy could not even get a picture with Mike. This is why you guys should absolutely never meet your idols, okay? You can go out there and get another man's face tattooed on your body, and he might not even give you the time of day. But either way, I want to know what you got.
I mean, he ain't obligated to get that nigga a picture, you know, just because he decides to get his face tattooed on him. That's kind of weird anyway, honestly, if you ask me. But, yes, still tuning into this fight, still rooting for Mike. You know, we'll see what happens, but November is crazy. That's a long time. But if he has these health issues, it's like, why even do this at all, bro? No matter what the health issue is, I don't think getting your head knocked around is gonna help. I don't know if that's the best idea, you know, but you know, I ain't no doctor, what do I know? But if I was him, I would be like, actually fuck all this. You know? And like I said, I do think this is kind of it is beneath him, and this does, I don't want to say this messes up his legacy at all. Like, he's still gonna be Mike Tyson at the end of the day, but it's just like, why? Just why even have this on your record that you fought this Disney nigga from YouTube, bro? It is kind of embarrassing, but, you know, whatever. Anything for a bag, I guess. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye!